bet started with a laugh, sharp and careless, over beers in a Chicago bar. Ethan Reed, 28, marketing executive with a high-rise view and a polished smile, was dared by his friend Tyler to go on a blind date. No filters, no photos, just a random girl from a dating app chosen for a joke. Ethan agreed, not for the money on the table, but because he was tired. Tired of shallow nights, hollow friendships, and a life that looked perfect but felt empty. The date was set for Sunday at Harper's Corner, a cozy coffee shop where rain tapped the windows and the air smelled of roasted beans. Ethan almost didn't go. Standing outside, umbrella dripping, he considered texting Tyler a lie, but something about the warm glow inside pulled him through the door. There she was, Leah Monroe, sitting by the window, hands cradling a coffee cup. No glamour, no pretense, just a loose braid, faded jeans, and a quiet beauty that shifted the rhythm of Ethan's pulse. She looked up, her pale face softened by a gentle smile, and said, "You look like you'd rather be anywhere else." Her honesty disarmed him. No one had ever seen through his charm so easily. They talked, not the usual small talk, but real words. Ethan found himself confessing things he'd buried: his mother's death when he was 15, his father's cold ambition, the loneliness behind his success. Leah listened, her eyes warm with understanding. She shared her own story, a part-time bookstore job, volunteering at a children's hospital for her brother's heart condition, a life shaped by sacrifice. "I don't have much," she said, "but I make it count." Her hands trembled slightly, a faint scar visible on her wrist. Ethan didn't ask, but her quiet strength stayed with him. He went back to Harper's Corner, drawn to her, walks by the lake, talks under streetlights, silences that said more than words. Leah was different, real in a way he'd never known. Then one night by the lake, she told him the truth. A chronic illness diagnosed 2 years ago left her weak and uncertain. "People usually leave when they hear this," she said, eyes on the water. Ethan took her trembling hand. "I'm not them." He showed up. Hospital visits, errands, quiet evenings with books. Love wasn't grand gestures, it was patience, presence, being there. His friends noticed the change. Tyler laughed. "What's she done to you?" Ethan just smiled. "She saw me." Leah's condition worsened. She grew frail, but her spirit held. One rainy night, a call came. Ethan rushed to the hospital, finding her pale, peaceful, a faint smile on her lips. "You kept your promise," she whispered. "Which one?" he asked, tears falling. "You didn't walk away." Her eyes closed and the world stilled. Weeks later at Harper's Corner, Ethan found a note in her handwriting. "Ethan, my story's done, but yours is. Live this love in kindness, in truth. You were meant for this." He framed it, quit his job, started the Leah Hope Project, a non-profit for kids with chronic illnesses. Every year he returned to the cafe, wearing the frayed bracelet she gave him, a silver heart barely holding on. Years later, when asked about his work, he'd say, "A blind date taught me to see. Sometimes the people we stumble into are the ones our hearts were searching for."